Multitude of products. You see our new electrification products, starting by charging. You know that we have acquired a few DC fast charging companies. Company Rhombus Energy in the US, and we have announced an acquisition of a company SSE in China, and we have our own charging product range where we grew from industrial charging, like forklifts, for example. So you see that down here on the stand. Batteries. You know that BorgWarner has acquired Akasol in Germany. Akasol manufactures battery packs.
Okay.
Specialized mostly for commercial vehicles. So out here you'll see a large battery pack with 100 kilowatt hours, and an electrical bus would typically take 3 or 4 of these battery packs.
Okay.
So huge capacity obviously needed for a commercial vehicle or e-buses. You see a lot of products around vehicle passenger car electrification. So integrated inverter, e-motors with transmission elements, e-axles, clutch modules, a lot of standalone inverters.
Okay.
We're actually won some business here in India for inverters that drive auxiliary motors on buses, electric buses. Two-wheeler business, three-wheeler business, kind of a standalone industrial type inverter. And then obviously our classical products, Morse products, chain systems, timing drive systems, cam phasing, turbochargers, EGR, transmission systems, the whole spectrum we have here.
Okay, we'll answer this one. At this point, we see there is a lot of interest from customers. We could see customers are inquiring about a lot of our products, and they're also working with them, especially in the bus segment. We could see that they're a little ahead of on the EV side, the buses. And we for four-wheeler at this point, we get a lot of interest from customers. Even today and yesterday, when we see a lot of customers are asking about our EV products and how it can be supported in India. There's a lot of questions. We hope EV would happen soon. At this point, we see more on hybrid and other things. But EV would also pick up in the coming years. In India, I think most of our products are for passenger car and commercial vehicle and buses, and two-wheeler we are very limited. We have some inverter which we have Gen 4, Gen 5 inverters can be applied in two-wheeler, but our focus is more on LCV, passenger cars and buses and commercial cars.
Yeah, but that segment is going a bit slow.
Yeah, that's what I told you already we have some interest from the buses and some LCVs they are showing interest. So we have given some prototypes to them and we are working with them. We have to see how they are, the customers are planning the launch, so based on that we could see this getting supplied.
I think it's very clear that the speed of electrification will largely depend on the markets and worldwide. It will not happen in one instant worldwide. Europe is probably far ahead with the legislation 2035. No registration of combustion engines anymore. But America even is on a slower pace. North America, South America is on a much slower pace. India, I think, is on a slower pace. So electrification will be different worldwide and with different focuses. And you named it. I mean, two-wheelers, three-wheelers in India, buses. The rest will follow, but maybe later than in Europe, right? And so we are prepared. Our clear objective for us is, by 2025, we wanted to have 25% of our sales from electrification products. And that is already achieved. So
it has been achieved.
That has been achieved. So even slightly overachieved. and for 2030 we want to be at 45% electrification products.
Okay.
It sounds like a high number, but 55 will still be very conventional products, right? So you see that it's a worldwide balance. We are trying to grow. We are growing in electrification, but also foundational products are still very important in many parts of the world.
Strategy. What is it?
Charging Forward strategy really is meeting these numbers with electrification products. So organically grow from products we have in electrification, like a lot of the power drive systems, integrated inverters, integrated drives, combination of motor drives, inverters, plus transmissions from our transmission system colleagues. So organic growth, and whatever we cannot achieve in organic growth, we go for acquisitions, like the charging. Right? So acquired 2 charging companies to add that to our portfolio to reach the 45%.
No, in India at this point we are looking at 2-3 options. It's not just only to customers. So we are looking at OEMs also, because OEMs also are trying to operate some model like they are going to operate some buses, and I think they are going to manage their own. And that is the one sector, and other one is like we are looking at the kind of a retail sector where we want to join with the distribution company or the outlets. But this is all very early stage. At this point, I can say that like we are evolving into 2-3 kind of a dominant kind of a segment. So we are trying to see how the opportunities are going to come up, and we are going to work towards it.
Okay.
I mean, LPG for many of our products is easy. We are, whether it's our EGR systems or turbo systems or injection systems, we can deal with LPG.
Will it be the same one, or you have to submit some changes?
It's typically modifications, like for a turbo you would look at a different matching, but it's very adjacent technologies. CNG is a bit different, but some of the components, like phasers, timing systems, same. Some components like injection would be different, but we have CNG injectors also. So if the customer wants CNG, we can offer technologies around that. There's even more fuels under discussion. Right now there is a discussion for the use of ammonia for marine applications.
Okay.
The customer comes to us, wants to discuss injection systems. We are ready to work with the customers. Dimethyl ether, another discussion. So biofuels. Recently there is this legislation about ethanol.
Yes.
In India we are ready to support ethanol, both from fuel injection and the controls with it. Actually, we have some applications in Brazil already.
Okay.
So, the wide spectrum of fuels, and we are really geared up to support the customers with the different...
We have products, many of the products what we have displayed already in production in some of the locations, either in Europe or US. So the immediate thing, for example, some applications, what we are doing is we are asking them to buy from Europe, or we are shipping it from Europe. So it's definitely it requires time to localize or put a full facility, but in the initial phase, we are ready to support from other locations. That's how we do it. That's how we are also doing it in the ICE segment, which we have last 20 years we are investing. Like, it is not that like we can definitely support customer in a faster manner, because we have product already available outside of India, so we can bring it, and we can also localize based on how the customer volumes are ramping up, and we develop local supply, we also localize. That's how we done in the past. When we started a chain business, we were importing. Then we were doing assembly. Then we started making all the links, and now we are localizing raw material also. So this is how we do it, like localization, but we do it in phases, and we add a local value more in a different ways.
But we have, we talked about a bit about localization. That it's one of our philosophies to really be closer to the customers in region. Together with the localization, typically we have the engineering and the development that supports the local market also locally. So Murali in his plant has a team of engineers that are fully empowered and ready to discuss applications with the customer. Right? They do it in India for the Indian customers. And there's a team in Japan for the Japanese customers. So we call this local accountability as opposed to the global strength, where is a kind of a global support team to support the local teams wherever they are. That's a BorgWarner philosophy, and I think it's very successful because you have people that can speak to the customers who really know what they're talking about. And it's not like maybe in some other companies where you always need to call headquarters, right?
Yeah, that's a.
If you look at Acto, Herman was mentioning about the plant and how we operate. But we have also tech center in Bangalore.
Yeah,
I think almost around 250 people now. We are going to inaugurate second tech center also. So the plan is to also add a lot of engineers in the tech center.
Okay.
They are going to support global.
Okay.
They are going to work on the software and support system. So they are going to do that. So on that, we are investing on the tech centers also.